Hello everyone and welcome back to the Village of Light! We are here for another very special side quest. I have been doing a lot of work in the village and I am hoping that you guys will enjoy the improvements that you see. If you recall, it has been almost, oh goodness, oh dear, I'm thinking and it's, oh my gosh, really? Oh, now I'm embarrassed because it was in July, I think, that we did the last Coining Some Jobs NPC video. And let's see, July, August, September, October, it looks like there's been 3 months since then. 3 months! And yes, we have had a lot of growth in the village since then, which is fantastic. And I've been very happy with the results. I mean, the Chocobo stables, the guardhouse, the employment center, the improved inn. We've got, like, oh my goodness, like the Leather and More store. We've got Joe's little house, one of our residents. We've got, oh goodness, now we have 3 farms. 3 farms, so exciting. I'm going to show off a new farm to you guys today. But yes, so I apologize. The reason it's taking me so long is because it honestly does take me up to 2 or 3 hours just to make the skins, all the skins for everybody, and then it takes me easily 3 to 4 or more hours to do all of the builds in the amount of detail that I love. I know that sounds ridiculous, it shouldn't take you so long, and it's getting better. As I practice more, we are expanding the village even faster than before, but it does take me a while, so I apologize for the Coining Some Jobs video still taking some time. I know we've added new NPCs, but remember, those guys are interns who donated to the community, so, you know, if you go and do that, then, you know, I shove you up to the top of the list, because that's just like, you know, you gotta be respectful to people who do that. You really do. You have to let them know that they matter. And I still have a backlog of a couple interns that you guys are hopefully going to be seeing this week. It's going to be very exciting. Some new people coming to Zoodesia. But for now, my friends, for now, we are in the Village of Light, and I would be very happy to show you the new things we've built. Yay! All right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh. And we gotta get Teddy's carrots. We might gather some carrots for Teddy in just a minute too. But first off, let us start over here on the other side of the water sprite fountain. Hello everyone! Good day to you. Ooh, that's an Eye of Ender. You know, I wonder if this priest, or priestess, as I don't know which one is which yet, but I wonder if this would be our volunteer to leave the Village of Light and go to the Relic Research Academy. Do you want to go there? We need at least a couple villagers of priest or librarian category from each village. So we'll talk again. We'll talk again, my friend. But all right, so as you guys know, that's how we get into the village, is up here between these 2 little birch trees. There's the employment center, there's the guard tower, Chocobo stables is over there, and then we come down here and we head into the village proper. We head towards our little water fountain, which is a really awesome decorative piece. If you guys have more ideas for decorative pieces that we can kind of slip in, then please let me know. Very helpful. The village grows thanks to you guys' fantastic ideas. And we just took out a farm. There used to be a farm right here. So Teddy's going to feel a little bit more of a pinch for getting all of those carrots that she enjoys. But this farm has been removed. And this is an unoccupied building that has been constructed. So this is a new building that's right here. This is going to be our commercial district over here. We're actually going to try to build some sort of little gate system here, so that we can put some villagers over here and they will stay over here and they won't get all stuck being right over there, because right now they just want to stay towards the village center. So we're going to transport some of them via safari net. This way, once we figure out some sort of cool fence gate system that we're going to set up for everybody, and then you can go through the gate system and come, oh look, the teleportation crystal's moving around. That's so cute, so cute. But then you can come over here, and this is going to be the commercial district, where you can come and go to all these different little shops. Right here we have the Leathers and More store. I really should have, do I have a sign on the inside? Yep, Leathers and More shop right there. And over here, I'm thinking that might be a like colored wool and dye store. So I'm really kind of like maybe an art supply store. I'm kind of leaning towards that, but you know, I'm going to open up the floor to lots of random job suggestions and ideas in the future, so we'll have to see how that goes. But I really like it. It's got the nice windows, got a nice colored roof. The roofs tend to be lots of fun different colors, but still kind of, you know, your more muted natural colors here in the Village of Light, except of course Dandy's peacock roof, because Dandy loves peacocks, loves ostriches, loves bright peacock colors, and so we have a bright blue roof for him. But yeah, so we've got a new shop in here. We're gonna put down like a little road. We're gonna get some like little garden going. I still think a nice cute little community garden would be perfect right here. Just a very small one, probably run by the Early Bird Farm, which is right here. We've got our running teleportation crystal. You have to catch it. It's kind of antsy. It likes moving around. You have to catch it if you want to like transport yourself somewhere. And then over here, we have the amazing ostrich farm, as always. Joe's house, the doggy daycare, doing great. Oh, I almost forgot to show you guys. We have another huge build on the other side. Can't believe I almost forgot that. But here's a preview of a gigantic build that we are working on down here. And if we come down this path, you'll see we've got this little park, this little garden, with the awesome Sakura plank statue planted by Ila, and it's got the beautiful citrine tree. It's got the little pond, and there's even a couple dogs who, rumor has it, once the shop moves in here, that the dogs Ginger and Chemo, I believe it's Ginger. Oh, I thought that was like a werewolf. It's just ostrich, thank goodness. I can't read your name tag from here, my darling. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Oh, Leaf, let me in. I want to see what's going on here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this. Ginger! I was right! Yay! So we've got Chemo and Ginger, and they are going to be moving into a little store that's going to open up over there. Man, I love the fact that it's feeling more and more like a town, and everything is so detailed and like specific, which I really love. Each building has its own unique properties. But yes, so this little park, a little shop might be opening up there, maybe a tiny little hut. We'll have to see what happens over there. I actually don't know, so we really will have to see what happens over there. And then down here, ta-da! This is the clinic. This is the clinic in progress. It's a pretty big building, but this is going to be where the clinic is, where the villagers can come and get healed. It is really big. It is really big for the Village of Light, and really fancy. But it's basically the place to come if you need your potions, if you need healed. If you recall, we have a couple zombie villagers that need to be healed, so we're going to bring them here. And we even have a little dispensary set up. So you can come inside the patient room. You can see we've got some lovely beds with blue sheets, nice little calming, soothing plants, little place to sit. Apparently there's the sound of a roaring lioness right outside your window. That's fine. I'm sure that's relaxing. But we can put them in here, and hopefully they won't burn up because of the lights and the windows. And then you can put what you need into the dispenser. Like if we wanted to feed them apples, we could be like, okay, they need apples. Whoops. And then you can just pull the switch. I said pull the switch. There we go, and it shoots off the apple. It's not supposed to open the door, though. I'll have to work on that, because if it decides to open the door, then we set the zombie free. So clearly there's some little bugs I've got to work out, some details that may need twerked. But that's why we are sharing this now. And then you've got your fountain kind of in the center back here, and then right over here you've got like your little pharmacy. And I could really use help coming up with more ideas of how to decorate this place. I'm thinking, you know, maybe some herbal plants. We might swap out these potion shelves, like the top two, for shelf shelves, and then like put, oh goodness, like these are potion shelves right here, so they can only hold potions, I think. But we might swap out the top ones with shelves, and we can put in different herbs. We could put in like the mortar and pestle from the Pam's Harvest Craft mod. So I'm thinking about that. And you know, just any decorative pieces. An NPC will come back here, and you can buy medicine, you can buy all sorts of stuff from them. Time to eat an apple. But yes, there's an identical room over on this side, following the basic premise that, you know, we can put the infected villagers in here who need healed, and then we can put in, like, I'm thinking of making it so you can like open a little slot maybe. So if we had to feed them that golden apple to cure them, then we'd be able to give them the golden apple. Or you might just have to wear some protective gear. We might like set up a little like armor stand. What about an armor stand, you guys? And then we can put like protective gear. We can rename the armor as the doctor's protective suit, and then they could use that. That could be very useful. So this is the little clinic, and we're going to take a quick little snooze into bed, try it out, make sure it's nice and comfy for our patients. I was once a nursing major and got pretty far in the degree, so I know it's very important to make sure that your patients are relaxed, they're comfortable, don't want them to get bed sores. Alright, there you go, there you go. Good. So I like how it is. I like that we used a lot of lapis to build it, because lapis, like, I'm pretty sure the villagers think that's a healing sort of stone. All right, let's go down here. There we go. And now I'm going to show you guys the new farm. Very exciting. New farm, new farm, new farm in the Village of Light. I've still got more to build too. I think this may be close to the last farm we have inside of the Village of Light proper. And then the farms that I still have on my list to build for the people who won the random generator last time, and for some other things, are going to go in the Meadow of Horses. Hello, Panda. How are you today? So I'm not sure how many more farms we'll build here, but we might build 1 or 2 more, but I'm going to put a whole bunch of them over in the Meadow of Horses. So if I haven't built your farm here yet, I'm probably going to build it over in the Meadow of Horses just because we're running out of room. But we've got our amazing poetry tree, the early worm farm, and then ta-da! This right here is the new farm, and it's kind of a really interesting one if you ask me. This is a farm where they're really into studying efficiency, so to make things very efficient. Hello, Peppermint, how are you doing? High five, high five. The guards are a bit confused about what to do with our family ant lately. I'm not really sure either. Maybe we can build them a park to live in? Ooh, and that brings up a good point. This family, they've been farming for a long time, and they actually have a family ant who is right there. You see, he has trapped himself inside of his little tree spot, you see? So I'm thinking we might build like a little park around him and be like, yes, this is their family ant, no one touch. Because I don't think he'll crash the server if he can't put down new plants, and he can't move. So, you know, maybe he's a very old ant, and those are parts of his roots, and he's so old he's deciding to literally put down his roots and not move again. So that's their family ant, who's probably going to have his own garden. But this is a family, a brother and sister pair, just like the early worm farm, who are very into keeping everything as efficient as possible. They want to maximize their yield for the minimal output, not because they're lazy, but because they're very crafty that way. They're thinkers, these people. And I mean, I really like the design that has emerged as the result. Because right here we've got their little strawberries. This is a vertical strawberry garden. That is what this is. And they keep the strawberries planted in these little baskets, and they try to raise them vertically. So you can see how they're growing up these little vertical gardens. And that kind of maximizes the amount of space they're using, and it doubles your yield. But yes, so it doubles your yield in strawberries by maximizing your space right here. And they also have a greenhouse where they're constantly doing experiments. They've got a nice little line of glowstone, keeping their little Cape Jasmine and their strawberries and their pineapple all looking good. And this is Dyson. This is our Dician, who is Peppermint's brother, and he's pretty cool. They both have their own personalities that are really awesome. Over here, I mean, I love their path too. A little bit of vines mixed into the ground. Lovely, lovely, lovely. High five, Peppermint. High five. She likes pink things. She has flowers in her hair, just in case you guys didn't notice, but she is a very hard worker. And actually, Dician will actually tell you how his sister does most of the work lately, because Dician here, he is a famous author. He is a bit of a bookworm, but he is a very published, very well-known bookworm. So I bet he and Joe have a lot to talk about. I wonder if their writing and reading styles are the same. But inside the house, which I'll show you guys in just a second, is basically where he is normally at writing books. And his sister Peppermint is out here trying to make sure that their farm's pretty productive. She hangs out with Ryan and Panda quite a bit. And then they've also got a nice little farm back here. They've got turnips, they've got lettuce, they've got carrots, they've got melons. So they've got a nice pretty farm in the back. Let's see, what do we have in here? Oh yeah, strawberry seeds, bushes, iron hose, carpenter's barriers, flower pots, things like that. Where'd you go? Peppermint. Oh my gosh, Peppermint, you move so fast. And if we speak with Peppermint, ta-da! She tells you quite a bit about her brother, so we'll read that in just a second. But Peppermint's favorite thing to really make are jellies and jams. So she's really into jelly and jam, which she loves making with different types of fruits. So if you come and trade her some coins, she will give you some strawberry jelly, raspberry jelly, blueberry jelly, pomegranate jelly. She'll also make some other fun things with the strawberries that they grow, since they grow so many of them now, including strawberry juice, strawberry yogurt, strawberry soda. She'll also give you some bread so that you can turn all that jelly into delicious sandwiches, and she'll give you peanut butter for your sandwiches. She also loves collecting pink flowers, so she has a bunch of pink gerbias that you can come and get from her. And then you can also give her pink cherry leaves, which she loves to collect and press inside of her brother's books, though don't let him know about that. And she'll give you some coins. She also loves to make her own clothes, just kind of simple stuff, but if you give her pink wool, she'll give you a lot of coins for it, so that's pretty nice. She loves cake, and she loves it if you can provide the peanut butter for her, because she loves making sandwiches. She is actually the winner of the, oh my gosh, hello Bun Bun. She is the winner of the village sandwich making competition, because she made over 400 sandwiches in 10 minutes. That is true talent. So she is highly skilled at that. Let's see, what else will she say? Oh, hey, seriously, do you want some jelly? I specialize in making all sorts of delicious jellies. And then I will admit I like going to visit the Meadow of Horses just to get away from the giant piles of books now and then. I prefer open space and exploring. And what giant piles of books, you may say? The ones that are inside, my friends, the ones that are inside their house. They're not really like super meticulous about keeping their farmhouse clean, because they're more interested in just making sure the farm is nice and healthy and doing their own projects. So there's a lot of vines and stuff, but you know what, I appreciate vines, even though they're growing over the windows there. But then if we come inside the house, it is very compact. They have one of the smaller homes in the village, but it's got everything they need. They've got their tiny kitchen in here. They've got lots of stuff to cook with, different breads, different things to make sure they make all of those delicious jellies, different like strawberries, different flowers and different leaves and plants that have been collected. The family strawberry, which their family's been founded on growing strawberries. Let's see, what do we have here? Ooh, yeah. We've got all the different sandwiches, breads. You can see that they make a whole bunch of different jellies. And then, yes. So then we've got their back room, which is the bedrooms, and which is also Dyson's, who goes by Di, by the way. It's also his study. So you can see where we've got the tiny little spot where Peppermint sort of puts up a few pictures of the plants that she likes. She has her little flower and her little bed and her little chest. And inside her chest, she actually has a lot of adventuring gear. She's got her travel boots, jam and jelly jamboree book, which I assume must be helping her learn how to make jelly. Then she's got an empty jam bottle in here, some banana nut bread, trail mix, walnut raisin bread, backpack, pink clothes mixed in here. She's also got some dried cherry leaves, pressed flowers, and just some seashells. So she likes kind of going out, exploring, collecting random things, bringing it back. She has a deep passion for pink flowers and is not ashamed of it. She'll tell you about that if you ask her. And then Di. He's got his own printing press set up. He has his own printing press, his own typesetting press. He's got his desk over here that is crammed full of books. Look at this. I didn't even know you could put books on desk, but that's what he has got going over here. He's got a tiny little sleeping spot that's sort of jammed in between all the books. I'm pretty sure he'd sleep on top of the books if he thought he could get away with it. He also collects rare weapons that he likes to study for writing his books. So he's got a few very interesting, very rare, fascinating weapons that he's collected, but he doesn't keep too much because he's always writing. He's got, let's see, books and quills, inkwells, and a lot of tidy and alphabetized books. Very tidy alphabetized books everywhere. Stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of them. So that's what he does. But he does still help out on the family farm, despite being such a prolific writer and reader. If you speak with him, he will give you some lettuce, or you can work really easily with him. He'll give you lettuce or he'll take the lettuce, either one, turnips, melons. And he's also pretty cool because he knows he has enough supplies that if you need some inkwell, he'll give you some ink. If you need some books to write in or just a book to have, he'll give you some of those. He has printing presses, he's got clipboards, and he's also a pretty good cook when it comes to the turnips. So he will bake you some turnips. He has some spring salad that you can grab from all of the delicious lettuce that they have here. And then he's got some turnip soup. So there's quite a bit that he'll do. And you can also give him some paper to help him out with his writing. And let's see. It's just so hard to develop that perfect plot sometimes, but you have to work through it. I suppose that is true for both gardening and writing. Haha, I like it. The pun. The perfect plot. I get it. Perhaps I should take measurements of this growth. So he is kind of more analytical, and he likes studying how the world works. He likes looking at plots and things like that. But I think that these two overall are an amazing, awesome addition to our growing community. I mean, look at this. And if you talk with them long enough, you will find out that they played with Ryan and Panda as children. So these guys are actually farming friends. They grew up together. I really, 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 really love the way that this vertical garden turned out, to be honest. It totally came together much better than I thought it would. Much better than I thought it would. Good job, Peppermint. Good job. Let's see, what else is he? Oh, hey, seriously. Yep, talking about the jelly. I used to think it was a bit silly to love pink so much, but then I realized we should embrace the things we love. What's your favorite color, seriously? Oh, that's so nice of you to ask, Peppermint. My favorite color is green. That's not hard for people to guess, trust me. My other favorite color is blue and purple. Those are all my favorite colors. Dandy, you and I get along quite well on that. But there we go, guys. So this is the new family in the village. And the village is growing. And now I need to come up with more ideas. So if you guys have more ideas of things to add, I know we already have a fantastic list, but just to help me kind of like visualize where we're going to put things, because there's still quite a bit more room. Quite a bit more room for us to grow and spread. What is that? Oh, that's just chunks not loading. I was like, no, there's corruption spreading into my land. Hiss. But no, we're fine. But yeah, there's like lots and lots of room for the commercial district to come in. And then of course we've got this entire area that this could also be kind of commercial district. And I'm also thinking of like community things, like maybe a community market, a building where we can have the town leader, who is the next NPC I'm going to try to work on, because that'll finish off our list actually, which would be amazing. But you know, like a building for the town leader to go in that could maybe have books that have records of all of the current NPCs and all of the relevant villagers. No, 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 no. All right, and I'm going to go cope with this zombie who thinks that he can come in here and mess with my villagers. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.